John 18:37. Apen un auto ha Pilatos, ukun basilus esu, apokrithe ha Jesus, su leges hati basilus emi. Ego eis tuta gegenemai, kai eis tuta elelutha eis ton cosmon, hina martureso te aletheia, pas ha on ectes aletheas, acue mu, tes phones. Here we continue to listen into this dialogue, interrogation between Pilate and Jesus. We read, "So Pilate said to him," and here we have a question beginning with ukun. And ukun, you probably don't know that word because it only occurs one time in the Greek New Testament. It's a hapax, but you can probably figure it out. It's a combination, example of crosses of a combination of uk and un. And un means therefore so, and uk means not, and it's beginning a question. So a question that begins with u or uk is indicating that the speaker thinks the answer is yes. So we have to sort of render it that way in English. So Pilate is saying in response to Jesus' kingdom language, so you are a king then, right? So yes, you. In other words, that would be the right category to talk about you. So you are a king then. And then Jesus answered, and he says sort of a mysterious thing here. He says, "You say that I am a king." There's a lot of debate on what this means, but one translation sort of renders it paraphrastically, I think perhaps correctly here. King was the word that you chose, might be what Jesus is saying. Like, in other words, Jesus goes to define what his kingdom and what it means is, and it's not what Pilate really means by a king. But if we go real literal here, just super literally, you say that I am a king, but paraphrastically perhaps, king is the word you're using, not me, in some sense, right? In some sense, because Jesus defines king and kingdom differently. He goes on, he says, I, Jesus speaking here, I for this have been born, right? That's why I was born. And for this I have come into the world, so that, there's our subjunctive, it's a sigma, it's going to be an aorist active subjunctive, first person singular form, so that I might testify to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth, right? Everyone who belongs to the truth, everyone who comes from the truth, right? We could debate exactly what that prepositional phrase means, but very literally, everyone who is of the truth hears my voice.